A poltergeist is a type of mischievous spirit where, unlike the ghost, it will haunt a specific person rather than a location. This entity can be the cause of moving or the destruction of furniture, floating silverware, and knocking and banging sounds within a household. The sounds of crying, laughter, and screaming have also been associated with the poltergeist. Reports of biting, tripping, and pushing have also been reported. In German, Poltern means to make sound and Geist means ghost. Thus the term poltergeist means noisy ghost. Poltergeist activity has been reported in many countries, and the earliest cases date back to the 1st century. One of the most popular cases occurred at the Borley Rectory, located in Essex, England. On the 28th of June, 1900, 4 daughters of Henry Dawson Ellis Bull, the rector, reported seeing what they thought was the ghost of a nun at twilight. When they approached to speak with it, it disappeared. After the son of the rector passed away on June 9, 1928, Reverend Guy Eric Smith and his wife moved into the home. It was not long until they themselves began to experience paranormal activity. They reported to hear the sounds of servant bells ringing even though they were disconnected, lights appearing in the windows, and unexplained footsteps. The Smiths contacted the Daily Mirror, which is a British national daily tabloid newspaper, which in turn put them in contact with Harry Price. The investigation of the Borley Rectory would ultimately make Price famous after he himself reported the throwing of stones, a vase, and other objects. After Price left, these phenomena stopped, and Miss Smith later maintained that it was him that was causing it. In 1937, after the departure of the Foysters and the Smiths, Harry Price took out a year-long rental agreement with Queen Anne's Bounty, the owners of the property. Harry recruited 48 key observers with him during the investigation, including Roger Glanville and Mark Pierce, who were his 2 keenest observers. In March 1938, Helen Glanville, one of the helpers of Price, conducted a planchette seance in Streatham, south in London. During the seance, she came into contact with 2 spirits. One of them identified herself as Mary Lair, a French nun who left her religion to marry a member of the Waldegrave family, who were owners of the Borley 17th century manor, Borley Hall. She was said to have been murdered on the site of the rectory and her body either buried in the cellar or thrown into an abandoned well. The second spirit identified himself as Sunux Umeris, who said that he would burn down the rectory 9 o'clock that same night, and in the process the bones of a murdered person would be revealed. In August 1943, Price had a brief dig in the cellars and excavated 2 bones that were believed to be that of a woman. Local opinion stated otherwise, that they were the bones of a pig. Ever since then, this house has been considered to be the most haunted place in England. Poltergeists have also been featured in film, one of them being the blockbuster Poltergeist, and a character known as Peeves appears throughout the Harry Potter series, written by J.K. Rowling.